Yo, yo. Yo.
Been 1 week.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
Oh, yes, man.
Oh,
Yes.
oh my gosh. Did you just show up? Oh my goodness, what a show you missed. Do you believe in miracles?
Yes.
Okay, you ever watch 80s movies and they're always cutting the brakes of each other's vans?
Yeah.
And then, like, they're going down Dead Man's Curve, and they're like, oh, our heroes, they're about to die, right?
Yes.
This show had one of those experiences, and I don't want to spoil it, but you think we made it?
It's been dark.
Oh,
Good
goddamn.
stuff. Hey, good show, everybody.
Man, that was one for the record books.
All right, I'm going to take a look at nightattack.showbot.tv, where people have been submitting episode titles all night. And we'll see what we're going to call this episode of the podcast.
Did you guys like that? Because we got pretty silly, and we have to know if you encourage that level of behavior in the chat.
We just say this: if you didn't like it, get the fuck out, because I don't like you.
Everyone's saying they like it. Kuhan did say that he had to step away for about 30 minutes and came back and could not understand anything. But that's not how really podcasts work. So.
Mom Q said he liked it, but qualified it. I'm not going to say how he qualified it.
He also, I'll just say that's not how you spell hi.
No, yeah, I am, but I'm hyped.
I'm hyped. Phil Meek says we disrespected the bare naked ladies. Look.
He's very protective of the bare naked ladies.
Number one, that's not disrespecting them. They made one of the most iconic moments in music history. It's like, look, if the Beatles made something as catchy as "It's Been," then we would use that, but we're not, because they made.
You got a big boat with the Beatles. Like
got
whatever.
a big boat. You got a big boat, baby. Big boat, baby. Everybody come on my big boat, baby. Everybody sailing away. Big boat, baby. Yeah.
Sail away, sail away, sail away. Ba, 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 ba. Orinoco flow. Da, ba, da, ba, ba. Hey, it's the monkeys. That's right. This is a secret montage.
Man, Agent of Enigmas points out, how long has it been since the Beatles had a catchy song like that?
Really?
Fucking Over the Hill. Bullshit, the Beatles. Bare Naked Ladies, way better. Number one.
I bet Doug thinks those ropes are a dick. Hey, Doug, look at this cat food. I bet you think that's my dick now.
Scoopid says, we need some NAICS action. All right. It's been long enough that I will now say this out loud.
Oh, and by the way, the whole joke was that they were so iconic at a time that ringtones were becoming popular. That was my poll for that. Because the subject was ringtones when we found out that you were looking for orgasming women ringtones.
Oh yeah.
How we
I
got
couldn't
there.
I couldn't find an isolated moment, and I can't audition stuff without unmuting it on the stream.
You're like, I was trying to have a casting couch audition, and I couldn't do it live during the show.
All right. Look, I'm going to say this because I was trying to organize stuff behind the scenes. Because a lot of this is sensitive, but now it's been months since I think I first pitched this.
It's been
But I went, no, by the way,
Don't kill the bit.
whenever either of us says that phrase, you have full permission to hit the sounder. I texted Matt Donnelly and I said, I would be willing to help spearhead, if you are, a bubble situation where Night Attack or ICS would either come to a neutral third party, or one would come to Austin, or one would come to Las Vegas. We all get tested. We're all in the same like house, just so we could have some kind of big fun podcast thing.
Oh.
Matt Donnelly texted me back, said that's a hell of an idea. I'll talk to the guys. I'll see what they think about it. And I haven't heard shit back from them. So
Such a
this idea has sat around for so long, and we know that we have such a connective audience. I know that me saying this is going to get back to him, and he's going to have to reckon with the fact that he never got back to me. And I don't know if he asked them and they said absolutely not. We're uncomfortable with it. I don't know if that was something that happened months ago. All I know is this. Now it's out in the open.
All's in
You
your
guys
court.
want to if you guys want to make it happen, you guys want to pressure people into making it happen, I'm still willing to do it. I'm still willing to front whatever money that needs to happen to go to either Austin or to Las Vegas. But the problem is we can't just do it willy-nilly. It's got to be a thing that we build up, because then it's worth the trip, and then it's worth the money to get tested. It's worth us doing special episodes. So I tried to do it quietly, Matt. Apparently texting back is too much of an onerous problem. Now it's out.
I will say, last time we had somebody come in, they flew in, they arrived at the airport at 2:00, and at 3:00 every single day they do tests. Just 5 miles down the road, you get your results in less than 90 minutes, and then they were able to come in with their negative results and enter the pod, and we all stayed in the pod, and it was a good time was had by all. I could think of anything from a live stream to a Zoom festival to a recording of a live an attempt to record a live album, to anything that I would be down for in a big way.
I don't know. Isn't Matt going into the Fool Us bubble? Well, this was months ago, so I think it was before. I think it was before whatever he might be doing now.
What the fuck was that? Is that him going into the bubble?
Yeah, that's him going into the bubble. The only isolated
well,
sex
then good.
mode on the internet.
I'm glad that I'm bringing this up when it's inappropriate for Matt Donnelly timing wise. I for one am excited that I'm loosing this into the world. So now any and all emails into Ice Cream Social or people that are in the Twitch chat can bring up the fact that I proposed a Night Attack ICS
Holy
special
shit.
episode bubble.
I just got a text. It says, "Are those ropes or dicks?"
From who?
From Captain Morgan.
Oh, he might be high.
said-
He might be
I
high.
thought-
He
That's-
also
that's-
said, "Fuck Doug."
I was gonna say I thought it was Doug. That's a really typical Doug fucking move to pull. All right, I'll be right back.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh,
I'm exhausted from laughing. Sorry, that was fun.
well, you want to help me pick some titles here?
Yeah, dude, let's take a
Night
look.
Attack the Show about TV, including Ritz Band,
Yeah.
OakhamFans.com. Would you have to-
Lightning Poof's natural enemy.
I like that one for some reason.
I do too.
The Admirillion.
It's too deep.
The captain throws a lifeline. White claws, no
Captain
laws.
Throws a Lifeline's not bad because it hints that we'll get a visit from Mr. Morgan, Captain Morgan.
Come as you are.
That's pretty good.
Check out the scoons on that hoon. I like that a lot. The Impossible Scoon.
The Impossible Skin.
I like that a lot. Admiral Nelson has changed.
Man, he's going through a rough patch.
Yeah,
he
I
used to
would-
be squeaking clean.
I would say there's really not a lot of worlds where fucking a corpse means you're in a
A
good life.
cavalcade of corny, courtly, corrupted, contrived characters. Not bad.
Federal Agent Bryce Castillo.
It's got to be Federal Agent Bryce Doug Castillo.
It was cum the whole time.
Uh,
Our job is to talk, not to remember.
yeah, that's accurate. I don't know how
Oakham fan.
clickable that is.
OakhamFans.com. A
A
person,
real
not
person, not an intellectual property. That might be too much of a spotlight.
put your name on that trash. Two Scoon.
Too scoon.
October surprise. It involves cum and waves.
Who the fuck is this?
That was a great bit. That was a really good little bit everyone was doing. Good luck, Penguin.
This is the greatest episode of all time. I literally just came back before I plugged my headsets back in, and all I just see is hip hip hooray means the city of juice has fallen. How fucking high do you need to be?
Oh, so barely someone got my shimmy and shake.
No,
There we go.
I
Yeah.
thought that was your
Shimmy and my shake.
something butter. What was
That's not how I do a duck butter, I'll tell you what.
duck butter face? That's what it was.
No, Justin did the duck butter face. Someone find the duck butter face for me.
Someone find the duck butter face.
Oh.
And we also
good God.
are starting to see some of the tweets go into at Sweet Maddie D.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
That's of course Jason
that's
Murphy
Jason, yeah.
with his homemade gas mask,
Oh,
kind of looking like a duck butter face. Also, I'll just say. Putting the naughty in nautical. That's cute. Let's see.
Federal agent Bryce Doug.
Castillo's revenge is even better.
Man, the thing I like about this episode was that not only did it create a Wikipedia's worth of lore, it left some breadcrumbs for the sequel.
Ballwasher 69, a name you can trust. I like that.
To dip
Like,
his
like
balls
in
in
the after credits scene of this episode, there's definitely just like an old general store where the lights are flickering, and he's like, "Mister, we're about to close. What's your name?" I ask randomly, and he's like, "My name's Bryce Doug Neshcom Castillo." Ba, ba, ba.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kanye West.
It's been 1 week since you looked at
Feel the boat 2020.
I feel like, let's see. I read this as ICUmypants.com.
It's from ICU.
Oh, it is. Wait, does that go to something?
Yeah, be careful on that click, my friend.
ICUmypants.sexy. No, okay. Whew.
Wow, that was a bold move. Flying without
Yeah.
a net there.
Exactly, yeah. I'm just saying 9 times out of 10, that's not TOS friendly.
Better schooner than later.
Oh, wow. Oh, so now we have Patreon flags on this. This is great.
I believe these are for patrons of Showbot, BioCow's awesome tool that we use.
Awesome.
So bad
Awesome.
we
Yeah,
visited
no,
Florida.
definitely get on that shit.
Oh,
Duckbutter.sexy. Bona
And then a
print.
schoon fell out. No, you can't have any Prince stuff because that's like when things really get bizarre. Like in the episode, that has to remain a surprise when Prince Charles gets called and he knows the capital of Georgia.
Just hip hip hooray with frowny emojis. Oh, let's go to the top and see what we've got here. It's been as the top voted one. Lightning poops natural enemy was the top highlighted one.
Lightning poops natural enemy.
I kind of feel like it's been is just that's just the
God, it's
just classic.
just so generic though, and
but we will always know.
yeah,
We
Th-
will
we'll
always
know
know
this
that
is the episode where
this
that
is
bit
the episode
started. Yeah,
because that's
Yeah.
the thing is like not to go back to ICS, but like when we did the milk leg thing, it's like
This one-
oh, if people want to find it, it's Bonnie's Ball Hospice, and it's like no, it
nobody
should
should have been milk leg. Yeah, you're right. So
it's like this should
it's
just
been.
be it's been
Yeah, I'm with you.
You don't want to mix it with something else? It's been
No.
been
Impossible.
it's that's all
Just
it is.
yeah, I agree. It's been.
all right. Thank you to Nick with C and everyone who submits show titles using the Bangers command in the chat room. I'm going to write an email to our friend.
Although the Admirillion is really funny too. There was a lot of.
I was proud of
there
that
was a
one.
lot
I
of,
almost, you know what? I was really worried when I was started to say that because I kept thinking Peter Jackson. No, who the fuck is that? Who's that?
Oh, I'm so glad you. I'm so glad the phone a friend bit entered the arena.
all of it. The best, man. The fucking best. God, so fucking funny, dude. Oh, holy shit. Well, that and also it's just like, it's good to go back to some of the classic characters.
Yeah, right.
Some of the old tried and true things, because we don't really go back to characters all that often. Like we're way more apt to invent new things than to go back with anything. But it's always fun when we can.
This is also one of the rare opportunities where we felt the void of a third voice. We didn't have a guest, and so we filled it. And I think that's part of why we were able to play so hard, is because there was no apologies that needed to be made or explanations or any of that stuff. Like, there was no third or fourth person on the show squinting like, what is happening? It was all just us boys up in here.
Just us. Yeah. I mean, God. It's one of those things where it's like now there's no way to be funnier than we were just like 5 seconds ago. So we just have to like speak in hushed, reverent tones about a thing that happened.
We're in our refractory period.
It is, yeah. I'm just like anyway.
This is pillow talk.
You guys just like, do you just want to watch Unsolved Mysteries?
Oh.
Did you watch Unsolved Mysteries, the new Unsolved Mysteries?
No, I've been watching The Boys and the Vow, and I've been watching Lovecraft Country, and also Larry Sanders Show. Watching a lot of stuff for somebody who doesn't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah. When have you been someone who doesn't watch a lot of TV?
Since college. Which is weird. That I watch movies in the theater. I do like that experience, and I do like prestige television. And also, I mean, there's so many episodes. I still have to watch the 4th episode of The Boys, which I know you haven't watched season 2 yet, Justin.
Don't do the classic Brian. Not a spoiler. That's really a spoiler. Don't you dare. We're going to watch it. I watched the first season with Ashley so I could. All right. Is he just literally saying it so he could just get it out of his system?
He's auditioning something. It is legitimately not a plot. It's not a plot thing.
Right,
anything.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It is an element of.
Just tell him.
There's a lot of Billy Joel in it.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Well, yeah, because like he references Billy Joel, and for whatever reason, I remember more.
That was the original discussion they were having in the opening scene.
Exactly. Yeah, and then he wears a lot of Billy Joel T-shirts, and for whatever reason, I remember there being more Billy Joel in the first season, and there's really not as I'm rewatching it with Ashley. But wait, how many episodes are out now
4.
for Boys season? So 4, and then I guess they're going to do the back 4 later.
No, they come out on Fridays.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So wait, how many episodes are in this season?
I guess 8 or 10.
Well, I'll look that up.
Stop lighting the audience.
Stop lightning the audience.
So season 1 had 8, so it'll probably be
3
8.
to start. So they had 3 to start, then 1 this week. Okay, so they're going to come out week by week from
episode 3
now.
They did last week as well. Yeah,
they did 2, and then they just did 1, and then they're going to do another one, and then another.
Gotcha. Okay, so we could end conceivably the show. Smart to put him out on Fridays because HBO owns
Sunday nights.
Sundays. Yeah, that's when like the HBO shit comes out. Which like, man, was I so annoyed with The Vow? Just very annoyed with that last episode of The Vow.
I think it helps that I don't know the story, and as a result, I kind of have a vague intuitive sense that they're being tricky about how they're telling the story, but whereas you know chronologically, like that's not how it goes.
No, I don't know that shit.
Oh,
like,
really?
I don't know. I know basically what they've said, that there was a secret society and they branded these loopy ladies, and like that it was a Like, I really didn't know much of what Nixium was. I just knew of the fallout of like what brought the federal attention.
Right.
And we pretty much got to that. It's just like, all right, well, you guys are certainly treading water now. So are you going to show Keith Rainier's dick? That's really what I want to know. Is this building up to like they have photos of Keith Rainier's dick? If they ain't got photos of Keith Rainier's dick, then I don't know where we're going to land this plane.
Yeah, the big beef Spider Bite Zero. I don't know if you heard us talking about it on Happy Hour, but or maybe that was on Weird Things. But the big beef was like, boy, are they playing fast and loose with what footage happened when, and like there's footage from 2010, 2015, 2017, some of it internal from Nixium, some of it external, some of it recreated in 2020 with the surviving people, and they don't really bother to tell you what footage is which, and they're just spinning a tail.
Well, and
which is not what I would expect from anyone involved with what the bleep do we know.
Yeah, right. And so it's like there was a moment in the last episode where I feel they kind of crossed the line from, all right, 8 episodes, hour each of a documentary. Here and again, you recreate connective tissue just to kind of make this story sort of hum. I'm like, all right, look, that's fine. You're not trying to do a super historical kind of doc. You're doing something that is a true crime thing.
But then there's definitely the scene where they're recreating like this totally fake dinner where she's like, well, I just feel like, holding Pinot Grigio, I just feel like my daughter's trapped in a cult and the 4 of us should work together to make her escape.
Yeah. And they're like, so, all right, if you ain't seen it, number one, the first 3 episodes I thought were really good. I thought were very artfully told, but maybe a little deliberate and maybe a little shading some of the crimes of some of the people that you are, watching as protagonists. And Brian was the first one who was like, hey, did some of those phone calls sound faked? And I was like, well, I don't know, man. You're getting out of a cult and you're in this crazy like situation where your marriage is falling apart. Maybe things sound weird. And then like they do this episode where half of it is bad reality show. Another half is actually them using a woman who doesn't want to appear on camera, her voice, which we don't know whether or not it's her words and they have somebody else.
Right. Probably not even her voice, probably not even her body or face.
Right? Well, it's definitely not her body or face because they have her in these scenes and they show the actress's face. And so it's like, if the point is that she's not in there, then it's definitely not the actress who is supposed to be her. So they have like a recreation and Keeping Up with the Kardashians cult edition, like in the same episode. And it's like, well, these like the point of the reality show stuff is to be like, oh, man, this woman's daughter, she's in this cult. And these people that got out of the cult in the first 3 episodes, they're going to get her out. They're going to get her out. All right. Step 1, meet up. Cool. You want a Pinot? Yeah, so do I.
Step 2, let's talk.
Let's talk. And it's like, man, this cult. Damn.
I just got this letter. It said, I am not in a cult, and I think everything is fine.
So
sorry, could you top me off real quick?
Yeah, sure. Blah, 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 blah.
All right, thank you.
So here's the thing. I was in the cult, and I thought I was just fine.
But you weren't fine. You were in the cult.
I was.
Did you not know to get out?
Eventually.
I think we should let her know to get out.
I think we should get her out.
Should get her out.
And then, by the way, so that's a whole scene. That's actually not even like a parody. That's literally what happens.
That's actually an accurate. It's as accurate a documentary of that scene as the documentary is of the actual event.
So then you would think that the next thing is them like going to the airport or getting on a plane or getting in a car or like going, because they're in LA and this cult is in Albany. You'd think that getting to Albany would be like a big thing. Next scene, back in the backyard, another glass of Pinot Grigio, and they're like, fuck this cult, man. Fuck this cult, dude. Oh my God. This cult needs to get wrecked.
Who would do that? I never thought that I would raise a child that would, we've got to get her out of this cult. Just a little.
Hey, we need a way to end this scene.
Sorry,
we need a way. Yeah. Did you need more Pinot?
No, I'm gonna. Well, the box is empty. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna run down the street. Or you know what?
Hold on. Before you leave.
Yeah.
Because we need to end this real moment.
Yes.
We gotta end it on a high note. Do you want to see my brand for the first time?
Oh my gosh. For the very first time.
Yeah.
Show me. But whatever you do, don't let the camera see it.
Yeah. Okay. And everything except the trumpet is legitimately exactly what that scene is. It's crazy. It's.
Would you say it was on brand?
It's been.
I got you.
What I love is I don't have to feel guilty teeing up those moments anymore, and we don't have to mock each other. We have our punch out.
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God.
A little programming note. I mentioned this in the pre-show. I must say it here just because we're at the after show. Tomorrow you guys are going to do happy hour at 4.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
I am going to be streaming the hour before that because Sony's doing their thing then. So I'm going to restream the Sony stuff, and then we'll keep it warm until 4 o'clock, and I'll hop right off, and you guys hop right on.
If you're still going, we can start a little late, I think.
It'll be done in 40 minutes.
Okay.
It won't.
Got it. All right.
So heads up, everybody. You'll only get the notification at 3, not at 4 Central. So, but stick around. It'll be there at its usual time.
By the way, also, and I forget whether or not I've actually talked to you guys about this, or if I just have put in my mind that I need to talk to you guys about this. But in 2 weeks, the first debate is on Tuesday. It'll be the only debate that is on Tuesday.
We did talk about this.
We will have to figure out another.
I've got another thing to dos for us to schedule a makeup.
Yeah, we can just do it at happy hour time,
or we can just move it to Wednesday.
We can move it to Wednesday.
Yeah. We'll get that sorted out. I got that on my to-do list. We'll start a test.
Oh my God, my eyes are just puffy from crying with laughter.
So fucking funny. Dan33 says, are they trying to be Tiger King-esque? They wish they were as interesting and exciting as fucking Tiger King.
Or even as truthful. Again, like, I am increasingly seeing the influence of the dude who made What the Bleep Do We Know, and increasingly getting annoyed with how fast and loose they're playing with things.
Yeah, which is like kind of a shame, because it's like, again, like even during that episode, they just breeze by the fact that this cult leader had a wife, and they're like, oh yeah, we all knew her. She was very, very touching to everybody. Anyway, moving on. And it's like, she died of kids. And then, by the way, the whole time they're like, oh, this cult leader is starving all these women. He's starving all these women because he wants them to be super skinny. Oh, by the way, his wife died a bag of bones because of cancer. We're not going to even connect any dots there. We're literally just going to move on, because we're going to tell 2 of the same stories that you've already heard, because all the stories are the exact same over and over and over again. And it's like, what the fuck are you people even focusing on? Like what the fuck is going on? And that's where I was like, are you just gonna personally humiliate this guy at the end? Is that where we're gonna like get our comeuppance? Is that he's in jail and you're going to show his dick on HBO? Like, I don't know what the deal is.
Well, I mean, also increasingly, it's getting hard to. It's as though they're building to some dark reveal, but it's getting increasingly hard to figure out how much darker you get than what we've heard. And then when you do, like, peek into the void, you get a personal message from somebody personally there saying, hey, I know it's not your bag, but it's my bag and it's my choice and I'm enjoying it. Have a good day. And it's like, okay, I thought there was going to be like the big reveal. Like, where's the part where he's selling them to Saudi princes or some shit, you know? It's like, the fuck? When do they reveal what the true meaning of hip hip hooray is?
So the real Andrew May says, is it like David Miscavige? No, David Miscavige, when you read any like of the good Scientology stuff, you watch any of the good Scientology stuff, you're like, all right, so there's the base level cult stuff. I was separated from my family. I was programmed not to go somewhere. I'm chasing down people who say shit about the cult. And then I realized that, oh no, that's the good thing to do. But then when you get to David Miscavige's level, you're like, oh, also, he's running a real estate empire. Right. Also, he's kind of a psycho CEO. Also, he plays these like high stakes game of like duck, duck, goose with his like inner circle.
Yeah, dude.
And then like excommunicates somebody for fucking not winning duck, duck, goose.
Literally kicks in the door and says, board of directors, come at me, and starts beating them up, punching them, and then plays musical chairs like first prize is you keep your job. Second prize, you're fired. You know?
You're fired.
Like,
and then like
crazy.
Like in one of the books, there's the whole thing about how Tom Cruise finds out about Xenu and is like, yeah, fuck that. I'm out. I'm done. And David Miscavige's whole thing is like, no, we have to bring him back and we have to make him part of the thing. And so now this weird CEO guy is now trying to bring Tom Cruise back into the fold. There's a million different little stories that are fucked up and have stakes and have celebrity that are very, very interesting, right?
Also,
they're dark, they're fucked up, but they're interesting. And we're getting a little bit of that, but boy, are they mean.
Not for nothing, Justin, but do you know what the official cheer of Scientology is? Not even a lie.
Bitch. Son of a bitch.
What is it?
No, it's no. It is.
Wow, I would have thought.
It's hip hip hooray. Three times. If you type
wait, hold on. Via Wikipedia, it suggested that the word hip stems from a medieval Latin acronym, Hier Saloma est perdidia, meaning Jerusalem is lost. Was M. Bombacube fucking right?
Wait, is that? Gained notoriety in German hep hep riots
It
of
has been
1819.
suggested that this article is full of bullshit. Add that to it because I just suggested it.
He
Like,
conclude,
did you know that fuck is for unauthorized carnal knowledge or fucking for fornication under consent of the king? It has been suggested that the middle finger gesture was an insult to British archers whose fingers were cut off and they were not good at archery.
So wait, you gonna be like anti-Semitic and name your dog that?
God damn it. Look, I already picked a name.
It's Joy. It's Joy.
Yeah.
Joy or Joyful Brushwood, and everybody needs to get that middle name. Get that middle name to Ashwood.
Yeah.
It's Joy Behar Brushwood.
it's Joy Behar Whoopi Goldberg Brushwood.
Megan McCain
Yeah, there
Brushwood.
you go. Megan McCain is my personal friend Brushwood.
By the way, Cargill's new movie is shooting, which is awesome. It's finally shooting. It was going to shoot way earlier, but COVID. But yeah, big shout out to our homie, our personal friend, C. Robert Cargill.
Joyful federal agent Bryce Doug Castillo Brushwood. something gets chewed
Dude,
up.
what
and
if
I'm
this?
just
What
like-
if this?
I'm
What
like,
if this took off and your
Joyful
new nickname
Federal
was Doug?
Joyful Federal Agent Bryce Doug Castillo, you get over here right now.
Federal Agent Bryce Doug Castillo.
Brushwood. You forgot
Brushwood.
Brushwood, you get over here.
Castillo dash Brushwood.
Joyful Federal Agent Bryce Doug Castillo Brushwood.
You get over here right now.
Nay, Joy.
That is not a rope. Now get your mouth off of it.
Arf, arf.
Oh.
Holy shit. Federal Agent Brushwood. It's a nice ring to it. Joy Oakham Brushwood.
Oh, Federal Agent would be a great name for a child.
Federal agent. Federal agent, you get down from there right now.
Guys, it's the feds.
Fed for short. Happy birthday, dear Fed. Happy birthday, dear Fed.
Oh.
Then you have to have a kid named Gold.
Dude, imagine how you get pushed through on the phone queue where you answer the, ring, ring. Hello, this is McDonald's. Hello, this is Federal Agent Bryce Doug Castillo. May I please speak to the manager? Yes, right now, sir. Click.
And then it hangs up.
No, he puts you,
Look,
he
when you're
puts you right
when you're
through.
Federal Agent Bryce Doug Castillo, you can do what the fuck you want.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Name your child
Federal
Agent Dr. Bryce Doug Castillo.
Not Dr. Federal Agent?
Well, no, nobody calls himself Dr. Federal Agent. This is Federal
Yeah,
Agent Dr.
come on,
Bryce
you'd be a real
Castillo.
fucking idiot to name yourself Dr. Federal Agent. Dickwad. Joy Lucky Pelican Brushwood.
It was like what?
Although I like Lucky Penguin. Lucky Penguin.
Penguin.
Joy Lucky Penguin Brushwood.
Why penguin? Why not? What do you
That's
got
what-
against
that's what-
penguins?
No, yeah, that's what Bryce said. It was a lucky penguin.
Oh.
My brother, they've got a little dog named Joy, and it's a good name for a very nice dog.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Is it a federal agent?
No, she's not. She's more of the bones and chew toys department.
Like, where are you working? Bones and chew toys. What about you?
I got cat food and rope again.
Oh,
Ugh.
goddamn. Listen, I might get you transferred over to walk duty. You get to catch balls and run around. But I need you to keep those teeth.
Yeah, I need to keep you on a tight leash. I need to keep you on a tight leash.
Oh, there. Goddamn,
Goddamn it,
fuck. It's been.
Hey, shouts outs to our friends at Auntie Donna who got their blue tick this week.
Oh, congrats.
I know.
Yeah,
Finally, we
verified.
can talk to them.
We've been
Not all of
ignoring
us.
them for so long.
I've been actively ignoring them because they are worms before and now they're kings.
Well, plus also they're aligned with Australian Dave and not his twin brother Dave.
Yeah, well, there's that. At least they're not. But no, yeah, it was the English Daves, right?
Yeah.
Or the Oakhams, the Oakham.
They-
The Oakham and their British Dave alignment
They were twins, but one of them was Australian and the other
was
was
an
British.
Aussie
yeah.
Oakham and the other. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking lore, dude. A lot of lore in this episode. Like, there was a lot that was going on. No, those guys. It was so funny how much they fucking went crazy for their blue tick.
In the chat, they're saying they immediately started asking every corporate account for free stuff.
Good.
Oh yeah, no, it was fucking really good. It was just like, hey, look, it's about time we do something good with now that we have this blue tick. And then they literally just went like every brand. It was just like, give me things, give me things, give me things, give me things.
Oh, all right.
You feeling it?
I got nothing. Yeah, no, that was too good. It was too good. We burned bright.
Burn bright and it's still pretty long. Thank you everybody for hanging out in the after show tomorrow, doing the Sony thing.
Yep.
And then happy hour. Justin R. Young on Twitch. Check us out here. Friday Night Bryce on Friday. All sorts of stuff. Have a good one,
See you guys later.
everyone.
Love you guys.
Bye.